call is being recorded.
Camera's rolling.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the Love Healing Room. I'm your host, Joe Cooper, and I'm joined by my beautiful co-host,
Bayla Darla.
And Supernova.
Yay!
Supernova's in the house.
In the house. Wow, it's been so long.
Yes.
We missed you.
It's nice to be missed and nice to be here.
Oh, yes. Okay, so tonight, for those of you who are new, welcome. For those of you who are returning, welcome. Before we get started, we want to make sure if you're on social media that you like or subscribe to the Love Healing Room, because we want you to be connected, stay connected to the Love Healing Room and what we are sharing today, as well as what we'll be sharing in the future. Especially today, we're talking about attracting love. How awesome is that?
Yeah.
And it's not just attracting love in your love relationships. It's attracting love in every aspect of your life. We want love to be the energy and the action for everyone. That's what we need to live and operate in. The action of love, the energy of love. So when we act in that energy, we be that energy, that's exactly what we will attract, is love.
Yeah. Sure will.
So let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Let me sit back, get comfy.
I know.
Okay. We say that we attract in love. And love is God. Love is God. God is love. So when we say we attract in love, we attracting the energy, the essence, the ether, the universe, the everything about our Creator into our life.
Yes.
And it brings peace and joy and harmony. It's excited. It's tranquility. It's everything. When we attract this love into our life, when we attract love into our life, we are able to give out this peace, this joy, this harmony, this tranquility. And when that is oozing out of us, the people, the dog, the cat, the fly, we attract all of that to us because we are vibrating love.
Yes.
And when we I'm reading The Cost of Miracle says that our job, our purpose, our essence of life is love. To be love, to attract love, to do love, to become love. Because we have miracles to perform. And we can't perform these miracles if we do not understand who the universe is, who Gaia is, who is love. And if you look at the earth only gives us love. The sun, the moon, the star, the trees, the water, for us to live. It's love. So attracting love is all of the above.
That's delicious. Interior. That's delicious.
Look at Terry.
Because she's waking up every day with joy. No, she's waking up every day feeling delicious.
In her deliciousness.
In her deliciousness. But that was delicious. It's like,
I know we can bask on that for a moment.
right.
Okay.
I made a promise to myself that I am going to I'll start and I'll stop and start and stop, but I'm going to read without backtracking The Course of Miracle until I'm done.
Ooh, I mean, the fact that you're actually back studying the Course of Miracles just made me feel like I want to revisit. I'm not ready because I'm doing other things, but I'm looking forward to revisiting the Course in Miracles.
And one thing I like about it, one of the it's not something He said, don't try to figure it out. Just do it. It will come, because it also said you have to call on love to give you that understanding of love.
And so you have to call on love in order to attract love.
Yes. Call on love. Yes. Because you ain't going to understand it. It's beyond, because we keep love in a box. Love is not brown. Love is not white. Love is not the computer. It's not the light. Love is. It just is. So for you to understand love, you have to call on love. I want to understand the meaning of this love. The square of this love, the circle of this love. I want to understand. And it may not come to you today, but when you need it, it's, oh, love shows up with understanding.
So I was framing it that love is an expression of all that is bright and engaging, and it's not to put a label of good. Love is not a label of good, but it encompasses so many good things.
There is love in the dark too, you know.
Yes, absolutely. That's why I didn't want to put a label of good on it, because
we call black and the dark bad, but it's not.
no, I don't.
It's just a removal of light. The darkness is just to remove the light. When we remove light, it's dark. That doesn't mean to say the dark is bad. So in the shadows, there is love.
Well, I learned that in the shadows there's healing also.
We love.
Yes. Yes. Okay, that's so deep. It's deep. But it's simple. It really is simple. When you think about the things that you desire, love is connected to most of that. I can't say it's connected to a pair of designer shoes, but it's connected to most of the things that we desire to have, that make us feel worthy, make us feel present, make us feel received.
So why not? Why not? If that appointed time, the pair of designer shoes is making you feel that way, it's like at that point in time you want to have sex and it makes you feel that type of way. It goes hand, it shows up in so many different ways. And at that point in time, because God shows up in the idea, and the idea becomes a computer, and in that computer, love shows up in that computer. So why not? It can't show up because that shows on that idea.
I guess it can. I was.
So we can't. This is what we can't box him in, because he's not boxing. He's in the books and the candle, because he's in the thought and he's in idea, and then it comes to life, and it comes to life in our creation, and in that creation, because we love the thought. And we so gung-ho about it, we bring it. So here comes somebody invented that candle and we enjoying it. That candle is romantic. So there's love in each and everything, because love brought the thought.
Okay, I get that. I get that.
I get that too.
There's love in the creation of everything.
Because what I was thinking was, God wants to give us the desires of our heart. So what we think on that we desire, that's that love.
He wants us to be happy. Because when we are happy and we are laughing and jolly, he shines through. He is not he's can't. He is not in the hate and the disgust, because that's not love.
But God created all things, so
yeah.
So
but because of the positive and the negative, you gotta have one to show off the other. You got to have one to show off the other.
Or when you have one that doesn't feel good, you call on love in order to get you through it. So there's always a moment where love is available. I don't want to say it's present.
Always.
It is present, but it's available for you to choose it.
Yes.
We have a choice.
A friend of mine said he can't love that aspect of love he cannot, he don't welcome it anymore because why this happened. I said, in the moment we are told go the other way, leave that at home, put that down, but we choose in that moment to stay in the shadows. But love has been shining through all this time. No, stop, turn around, go back,
Right.
leave it, put it down.
It's always a choice.
But when we make that choice and we are determined to go through, we go through with it. But that doesn't mean to say love hasn't been speaking and talking and whispering and saying these things to us. But we made that because choice is first. That book called, it's awesome. It's teaching me a whole lot. A whole lot. And I'm back to the grateful part. I am grateful for the humbling of it, not the bowing down of it, for the simple things, because we think that we know all, but in our knowledge we miss that part. Sometimes it's a little thing we miss that part. We miss the simple part of it. Because we don't have to practice. It's not a practice. It just is. Love is just is. We don't have to practice it. It just is.
But do we teach love? You think about a baby comes here and how we display love. How do we teach love to babies?
Okay. We don't teach love to baby. The baby teach us love. Because at our stage, if we don't recognize what love is, we teach, here is a cup. Your name is Sharon. So we teaching these things so they could live in the world.
But we teach them by attention to their needs.
No, the baby teach us by unconditional. He is empty. That child is empty. And only know your breath, your sense, and the sound of your heartbeat.
So you have to teach them. You're also teaching them love by attention. I mean, so if they're empty, how do they learn love?
Because they are love.
Yes. How do they learn love? I know.
So here's the tricky part about it. They come with all the knowledge of what they need to know. And from the time they say, wow, we teach them, and Don Miguel Luis says this also, from the time the baby is born, we take them from that love entity into this world entity, into the unnatural. So we teach them the things we want them to know. So don't make him hit you. Hit him back. We teach them that.
Yes,
So we teach those things. But if we pay attention to what they are teaching us and what they know, and all they want is to be held, to be hugged, and to be fed. You know what that does to you? Just to be held.
I know that's an expression of love.
Yeah. To be hugged. They don't come with nothing else but pure energy. The scent, you like the scent of the baby head, and you can sip up all that energy love out of them. When they look at you in the eyes when you're breastfeeding them and they're looking up at you, they don't know nothing else but what you're teaching them, but what they're giving you. That's how parents fell in love. You love that baby. You fall in love with that baby. But that first hold and that breastfeed, or even though your dad not breastfeeding, that whole first smile and that how that baby looks at you, or that puppy looks at you for everything that they need, is like.
Okay. I get that. I get that.
So I'm not saying that you don't teach them, but the initial love, they teach us. But we don't get it. We think we just parenting. We just changing the baby diaper and putting them to sleep and doing that. But if we pay attention.
Well, you hear some parents say that I've never experienced or felt a love like this until I had.
Until that love come to life.
All right, so we've said a lot. We've gotten the conversation started, and we have introduced many aspects of attracting love. So it's not just love relationships or the pursuit of a mate. It's everything that exists. There is love. So we want to go quiet for just a moment because we do know that we have our audience in the Love Healing Room, and we want to make sure you know that you always have the green light to interrupt us. Double Dutch in if you want to participate in the conversation, or if you need to take it in a different direction. The line is open. Okay, secret and silent flutterbys, whenever you're ready, double Dutch in. We want to make sure that we give you ample space to share. Wow, okay, so we're not quite at the halfway mark. We have a couple minutes before we move into open forum, so we can continue talking about attracting love, because there is new love in the room.
Hello.
We did celebrate your engagement with the Love Healing Room audience a few weeks ago.
Oh.
But look at that smile. You're here
People,
in
I'm
person.
in love. And as we talking about attracting love, I did attract this
Yes,
love.
you did. You did.
I did it. And I didn't know what I was doing. I know I was doing something. I know I was doing something, but I didn't understand it, but I was compelled to do it. And I started singing Gregory Porter. What's the name of the song?
Your head on
My shoulder. All of a sudden that song started being in my head, and it was in my head, and I was singing it for like a week, 2 weeks, until a friend said, "You only singing the same thing over and over. Let me introduce you to this person."
The whole song?
The whole song. Did not know the whole song. And now I'm in love with the person, Gregory Porter, and his voice is so romantic. And that song was like cleaning me up. And it was like cleaning all a residue of some stuff and holding on to some stuff. And I can't let go of some stuff. And I said, nah, I gotta let go of this thing. And when I stopped listening to this song, I started watching my movie, Outlander. And I'm looking at Outlander, and I'm looking at the character and the role that he played, and how his attitude, his personality, and his love of what love should look like. I know it's television, yeah, but sometimes television does bring realizations to you. So I started looking at this, and then one day just stopped, stand up, and it's on my job. I was watching it. You watching that again? Yeah. I ain't get it yet. I'm tired. Yeah, I'm watching this. And I stopped and by my machine, and I would start praying. And I had a prayer that came from my gut. And the things, you'll ask for tall, dark, and handsome. Didn't ask for that. I should have asked. Tall, dark, and handsome. And all the other things. I asked a personality trait. And this person showed up, literally showed up at my door. And I said, I manifested you. He said, what? I said, I manifested you. Within, was it 6 weeks? Met him on the 6th of December. Had a promise ring for New Year's. Last month I got my engagement ring. And the reason why it's moving so fast, because somebody explained that to me, and I moved it along, is because I was waiting and I manifested him. And sometimes I had to ask myself, am I pushing this? Am I going to mess this up?
You know what we do with that negative
Yeah.
voice.
And I have to, and I was told, and I didn't understand how much I love this person until he told me, I know you love me. I said, oh, you know I love you. It's because how you receive me, how you treat me, and what you do for me. See, love is a doing thing.
It is an action. Yes,
It's an
it
action.
is.
It's all over. And when you start doing it to people, and you start being love to people, you might think that you're not in it, but your actions speak louder than your words.
Oh,
Right.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Your actions. So here what I'm getting, you all. I'm getting. Hello, hi babes. Did I tell you today that you're the most beautiful woman in the world? No, you didn't.
Are you slipping?
Yeah. Okay, you're the most beautiful woman in the world. Thank you, baby. Hello. Hi, sweetheart. Did I tell you I love you today? Did Jamie not tell Claire he will love her until beyond death? And if he died and he never said, I love you, no. It's because I didn't get the opportunity to. Shit! I know because I watched the movie so many times. So yeah. So attracting love is a will to, a want to, a determination to. And you got to be what you want.
Yes, you focused on what you wanted. I know. I shared many times. I focused on what I wanted, and I got that. I focused on laughter and happiness.
Yeah.
And I got that. So that is key to attracting love, is focusing on love, what that love looks like for you. And it's not going to look the same. You were looking for that thug who was going to love and protect, and I was looking for that thug who was going to make me laugh and protect. So darling, you got to figure out what your thug going to do. Everybody's love desire is different. And from a man's perspective, what do you want your queen to do? What are you focusing on to attract that?
There is a whole battalion, and I have to say battalion, or army of men out there who's looking for love. But just as me and you, afraid to make that first initial, hi, how you doing?
Right.
But when you be true to yourself and for who you are. And if what you're showing is not nice, switch it. Because you wouldn't get what you want. You will get who you are.
We've been hearing that a lot lately.
Switch it. Because you don't want somebody who is not honest and who's superficial and only want you for things on the surface. You want depth. You want somebody who's digging deep and who's going to sink the feet in the sand and stay for the long run. So this is what you got to give, and this is who you have to be. And not a fake be. So if you a surface person, get deep. Get deep, because there is a lot of men out there who's looking for wives and life mates. And can't find them because everybody else on this side is on the surface. And we want to know why.
Wow. Wow. Okay, so we're gonna go pause. We're gonna pause again just to make sure that we give our listeners an opportunity to chime into the conversation. And clearly, we're at the halfway mark, so we can continue to talk about attracting love because Supernova is pouring it. Thank you, Supernova. Pouring love. Or it's open forum. We can talk about anything and everything. The line is open. Darla, Darla.
I was just thinking about attracting love because, we all, like you said, Nova, that, at first it was the tall, dark, handsome that you're looking for. And I had to really realize that I have to take all of that off. I want the deep. I want the below the surface. Someone that's going to be there and going to reciprocate the love that I am to me. So I wouldn't want them to be like 5'2".
Right.
But I'm just saying.
Like you could modify that tall, dark, and handsome.
Yeah, don't want the 5'2". But I'm just saying, I used to be the one, I don't do light skin, because I like darker men, And it's like, but now, I just want his heart.
Oh my God. That's that love.
Yes.
His heart
And
is what matters to
you
me.
can find beauty in any shade.
Yes.
Beauty comes in many, many shades. It sure does. And so if you're open to that deep soul, you will attract.
Yeah. Yeah. That person who is, considerate and kind and, that is thought provoking, that is, that, and because he is that, he is looking for me.
Yes.
We just haven't connected yet.
And you will.
And we will.
So, some of the things that I got from what Supernova shared about how she attracted her mate and the things that I know that I did to attract my mate, those are, I think those help to supercharge. They have to help to supercharge the magnetism for you and the person or the thing that you're looking to attract. So you concentrate on deep. It's like maybe it's a song that you're listening to, or maybe it's something that you're reading that's gonna help you to focus on that deep thing, because it's gonna magnify the attraction.
Yeah. All the universe here is yes, 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 yes.
And it's like,
And then, and then the universe book this thing.
Yes.
And then we go say, yeah.
and it's like they say, the universe, it only matches your energy.
Yes.
It's not bringing you anything different. It's matching what you already have.
Absolutely. So it's important to make sure that you are in alignment with what you really desire. So if you have especially right now during the pandemic, if you are listening to the news a lot and hearing all of this fear-based information, I know that love will have a hard time attracting and magnetizing to you. If anything, it's going to repel because you're focused on low energy things. So you want to find a nice movie or a show that you can watch that's going to help give you the energy that you need, that you desire. And I remember you talking about your show, and you said that it's very violent, but you don't focus on the violence. You're focused
focus
on the love
of those
story.
two.
Yeah, the love story that was, really intense there. So you could be watching something and maybe it's not necessarily a love story, but you can focus on the love story within in order to get the pieces that you need to attract the love that you desire or the job that you desire. Because my husband and I, we were watching The Office. I've never really seen a whole episode of The Office until recently. So yeah, that's not the type of work environment I want. So I had to, think about what I did want in my work environment. And that's what I focused on, even though we were watching that program. Can I have a fan? Mm-hmm. Woo. So yeah, focus on the things that you desire and cancel out the things that are not going to bring you what you want.
We have been sharing and doing by example. As I say, we shadow work, and we this conversation right here, something that is taken away, that was given, is going to be implemented in one of our lives, because we do practice what we preach.
Absolutely.
Please don't take this as just whimsical stuff.
Right. It's not
Oh,
fluff.
those are just spiritual people, them new age. No. This is from the beginning of time. This is a beginning of time thing here. This is about your life. This is about our life. And just imagine if you change your attitude and enhance your personality, that's a betterment for you. It brings, listen, I've added to my mental, financial, emotional, social ability. Everything has getting bigger by bringing somebody. I was doing fine. I'm one of those women. I'm good taking care of business. I have my own car, my own house. Shoot, I had 2 cars in the driveway driving that I bought. But that's not it. Having these things are just things. I said before, love will give you all these things. That is showing how much you are loved, and you love yourself by surrounding yourself with all these things. But just imagine when you go to your favorite store and you picking up clothes, like if you need more, and like if you need another iron, like if you need another stuff, or you're buying stuff and you're putting it in a basket, and you had to tell yourself, why am I here? What it is that I'm lacking? Why am I here? And I could put it back and walk out, because another shadow work again. I don't need these stuff, but why am I here? What in me I have to fill?
Wow.
Yeah, because some people call shopping therapy. Like when people get feeling down or whatever emotional situation they're dealing with, they'll go shopping.
Well, I mean, but that's just like emotional eating.
Yeah.
So for me, that's the indicator of some healing that needs to take place. And some love needs to be poured in to those areas. So that's a question that we probably need to ask ourselves. Where do I need love poured into? You need to ask yourself that. Where do you need love poured into? We're going to put that question out there to the Love Healing Room family. And it's not necessarily an answer that you have to share with anyone, but that's a question you need to ask yourself, and then allow your spirit to give you your answer. And then you will be in the position to attract the love that you need in those areas. Wow. Yep. Wow. Ooh, that's a deep one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're going to go quiet for just a moment again and allow the Love Healing Room audience to chime in if you have something you want to share. Because, again, we are in open forum. So we can talk about anything and everything. The line is open.
I'm here.
Hi.
This is wonderful. The word love, and it means different things to different people, but I found out the greatest love that I have recently known is the love that I have shown to myself. And growing up, love was always out there, out there, out there. And to show love to yourself, it was being self-centered, or, you look for love to come to you rather than come through you. And I was looking at the word love. I was just writing it down, Love. And then I looked at it backwards, EVOL. And when you put a VE behind that, it's evolve.
That's Joanne's. That's nice.
And so love to me is evolutionary. I realized, just giving a little bit about myself, I was married for 13 years, my first marriage, and 32, my second marriage. And I was approached by this gentleman, and he wanted, a relationship, and I'm just, getting over, going through, the grieving process of my last marriage. And I told him, I said, you know what I realized? Is that I've never spent time with me and learned what I needed as far as love is concerned. And it's evolved from what it was to what it is now. And I'm discovering that. And I said, I'm not trying to be funny, but I've already served 45 years to wife. And he looked at me, and I bust out laughing. I said, yeah, that's where I'm at. I am the love that I've been waiting for.
Amen.
And I have
Yes.
been getting massages. There was 1 month I didn't get a massage. I got 3 in 1 week.
I know that's
Okay.
right.
And the way that I treat me is the way that I meet me. Did you hear what I said?
Yes.
The
I'm
way
writing
that I
that
treat
down.
me is the way that I meet me. And so I'm courting myself
Yes.
and asking, what would you like? And I'm just thankful and grateful. And once again, you ladies have, well, I'm not going to say you have no idea, because I don't know. I will say this. What your platform is encompasses all. And I have received so much by tuning in, and I will refer and as many of my clients, students, loved ones, associates to tune into the Love Healing Room. This is the place to be. In love.
Thank
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's the best accolade, the best that any person could have said. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're more than welcome. Well, you know what I say when people give compliments or acknowledgement? I'll just say acknowledgement. You can only see your reflection.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Wow. And I love you said your love is evolutionary.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I've written all that down.
Wow.
Yeah.
and the love you were looking for all along.
It's you.
And that is so true.
Yeah, it's true.
It's so
It
true.
had to be you.
Yes. Wonderful you.
Wonderful you. Yep, that's me.
Wow.
It's just confirming and what I've been reading and how I have understand it. Because everybody have a different understanding. And then you say some things like, it's like, I might say something that is so profound, but hearing what you say is like, oh my gosh, the love that I've been looking for is me. That is beautiful. How many people could say that, oh yes, it's about me, I'm doing it for myself, but do you love you?
Right. Enjoy your own company.
Yeah, you could talk to yourself, laugh with yourself. Do you love you? Could you sit and just bask in your love? Just go within and hear your own heartbeat and listen to your own inner tune and enjoy yourself and fall in love with you. That's why that man could have come and approach you so soon in you, because you was oozing it. You was oozing it, and that's what I'm talking about. Once you figure it out and get all that shady part out, and you could understand that all of us are freaking supernovas. Shit, we rule this world. Shit.
Right. Yes. Yes.
We will rule this world.
Because you don't attract what you want, you attract who you are or what you are.
Mm-hmm.
How awesome. And bask in that. Okay, we just came off of talking about basking in gratitude. Bask in that love.
Now that's another thing truly to be grateful about.
Yes.
Yes, it's being able to do that.
The love of self.
When they come and approach you, when that thing come and approach you, when those people, those that is not equally yoked to you come and approach you, they will understand. They can't understand why you're smiling and why there's without even said your teeth showing, why there is this permanent glow over you, why is that halo over you? Because that love just pouring down, just keep pouring down and dropping down on you. Because you understand who you are.
That's some attraction. That's some attraction.
Shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. More, please.
And more and more and more.
Right. I'm just like I'm not at a loss for words. I'm just really absorbing, allowing all of that to settle in, because we need to hear more of that. People need to know that there is love at the end of the tunnel. They need to know that there's love around the corner. They need to know that there's love right there. If you
As they
open
say,
up to allow.
as they say, we forget. But so much of us are waking up and getting up from our sleep.
But we're distracted. We're bombarded with distraction,
Yeah.
so that we're not able to see love right there or around the corner or down the street.
So, in your search and your quest for that love that you think is out there and not here, you got to realize you got to sit still for a minute. You got to sit still.
But you have to sit still and control your environment. You can't sit still and watch the news all day long, or watch crime dramas all day long, or watch reality TV with a bunch of fight. You can't. That you it's not going to give you the right type of
it's not.
energy. It's not going to.
Yeah, because you're connecting with that energy that will
Yes.
become part of who you are, and then therefore you're going to attract that.
Yes. Wow. Okay.
You just wowing.
Because I'm just thinking, I'm thinking about some people in particular that are very close to me that I love, and they're missing. They have obvious gaps of love in their life. And it's not for me to try and fix, because someone, the last caller did talked about wanting to fix things and people. I'm not wanting to fix it for them. I can't.
No, you
But
can't.
I want to acknowledge that I see where love needs to be poured in. And so when I have an opportunity, I will pour love.
Pour love.
But otherwise, I'm just going to be over here an observer, but noticing where in me do I need to pour love in. Because if I notice it in them, they are me. That's a reflection of
Yeah.
me. So I need to pour
Pour that love in you.
I sure do. Yes. Yes, I
You know, people want to be the best of themselves. They may not know how to get to it, but they want to be the best of themselves. And as you said just now, if they look at you and they see the best of you, that's what they want. That's what they want. So they either stick around, two things, they run to it, so they run away from it. So if they stay around long enough, they'll get it.
Oh, they do.
They'll get it.
But they need to get it when I'm not around as well. And I also have to, ask myself, am I being depleted? I used to be depleted. I'm not depleted because I've poured love into those spaces in me. And so I have an overflow. So we all have to make sure that we have an overflow so that we're not depleted when we're around those who are not as embracing of the light. They may be, embracing more of the fear, embracing more of the hurt and negativity. So we have an overflow. We're not depleted when we're around those who, because clearly they need it.
Yeah.
Which means I need it. So I'm making sure I have an overflow.
It's like when we were taught the aspects of tithing. We don't give up our lack. You don't give tithe because you have to give it and you are lacking. You give because you have it. So you give from your overflow.
I don't know tithing, so I can't really.
It's just like what you said. Same process.
Okay.
You give from your overflow. If you don't have it to give, because if you we have to remember of being selfless and selfish. It's not a sin to protect yourself because you are needed. You are the miracle that is needed. And if you are depleted, you cannot do the work that is needed. So you got to protect yourself and always be replenished and always be filled up. So you could only give from your overflow. So if I can't give that tithing right now because I don't have overflow, once I give it, I'm depleted. I can't do nothing about it. So now I'm sitting here and I had to do this, and my energy, my love energy, everything is in a because I didn't give it. So I have to hold on to it because I don't have an overflow. Love is not going to punish you. That's my opinion. He's not going to strike you dead. That's my opinion. Love is love. Love is the candy, cotton candy feeling. You know when you put that cotton candy in your mouth and it's sweet. Love is that cotton candy feeling. Love is not the sour tart, although we love the sour tart. See, always have to give from your overflow. I don't care who it is. If your mate come home and your mate is tired and your mate loves you, hi baby, I had a rough day. Your love for that mate should say, okay, he needs to time out to get back energy so he could pay me all the attention he needs to pay me. Then I just go at him.
Right.
That's not love.
Right.
We always had to take from the overflow.
Wow. Darla. overflow.
Yeah, I wrote that down too.
I know you got it all. You got notes and notes and notes. Okay, so this has been a full love conversation. We've come full circle with attracting love. There's so many solutions that were given to help you to make sure you have an overflow, and also for you to attract who you are, not just what you desire, because we know that you do attract what you are. So we hope that you were able to glean enough to get you started on bringing your energy where it should be in order to attract what you desire, which is love. Like, share, subscribe, give us a thumbs up. We also want to make sure that you know that the Love Healing Room has some awesome merchandise. So visit our Etsy store, Love Healing Room, or check out our website, thelovehealingroom.com. So many great pieces for you to add to your collection or give to someone as an awesome gift. So we're gonna get ready to say goodnight. But we hope that you will join us next time. Same intention, to be open to give and receive love. Any final shares before we get ready to go, darling Dar?
Well, I just want to just share again what Dr. K was sharing about, you know, that self-care, that self-love, starting with loving yourself. Let me see. Let's see. She said that the greatest love we can give is the love that we give ourselves. I want to end with that.
Awesome.
Awesome, Mandy. Beautiful.
It really is.
This was good.
I know. Okay, so we'll be back with another awesome show for you. But until then, we're going to leave you with
Namaste.